Guys, we got to talk about the top 3 benefits to Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and my number one may just surprise you. The number one benefit of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu: mental health. Now, you might ask, well, how does that work? Well, here's the reality. So many people struggle to live in the here and now, in the moment. So many of us are worried about the past, worried about the future. Very hard to live in the present. Something interesting happens when you're grappling with another individual and you're in an intense role, and whether you're attacking their limb or trying to get them with a choke or they're attacking you, you know what happens? You are not worried about anything else but that moment right there. Jiu-Jitsu has the amazing ability to give you a hyper focus for the here and now, and that is incredibly beneficial to our minds. Coming in at number 2 for the greatest benefit to Jiu-Jitsu: self-defense. Now, as sport Jiu-Jitsu skyrockets and take off, I will, for one, celebrate that because it's more eyes on the sport, and hey, more people will try Jiu-Jitsu. However, I think one of the dangers is that we can lose the essence and the core of what Jiu-Jitsu was designed from the beginning, which is to help a weaker, smaller individual subdue or take on a larger, stronger opponent. There's the self-defense aspect of Jiu-Jitsu that drew me to it from the beginning, and it's one of the aspects that still keeps me going. I actually really sincerely appreciate the self-defense component of Jiu-Jitsu. And so I think it's important moving forward that, yes, celebrate the sport and we can have fun with some really neat moves. But there are some moves, let's be honest, they're not going to work if you get in an altercation out in the street. They're going to get you hurt. So let's know the difference. Let's celebrate the sport, but hey, let's also understand that there's a self-defense component of it that we do not need to neglect, because the reality is it is a huge benefit. Guys, before we get to number 3, I just want to encourage you, if you're enjoying the content, please subscribe to the channel. We want to keep content coming to help you benefit in your jiu-jitsu journey. All right, the number 3 benefit for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu: it will keep you in shape. Here's the reality. There is nothing else on the face of the earth. I know there's some great exercises out there, from swimming, biking, running, CrossFit. It's all good, and I love it. However, there's something very, very unique, unlike anything else, when you have to grapple against another individual and they're coming at you 100% and you're coming at them 100%. There's something incredibly intense about that. That's the physical exertion and demand on your body to deal with that is unlike anything in the world. And it's incredible for you. Now, here's the reality. As you're at white belt and blue belt, you're going to notice that those roles are going to be demanding like no other. As you progress towards the end of your blue and as you get into purple, you're going to notice something happen. You're going to learn how to be a lot more efficient with your jiu-jitsu, which means you're actually going to be able to roll longer. So this neat combination happens of white and blue, where as you progress, you start to get in better shape. That's one. But B, you learn how to be efficient with breathing, with exertion of energy, and you learn how to use minimal effort to stay in dominant positions and to submit opponents. That gets pretty neat. But regardless of how far you go, there's one thing for sure: it will always keep you in shape. Guys, thanks so much for listening in. I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying it. We want to keep content coming your way to help you in your jiu-jitsu journey.